Hello, my little piggies. Well, today I'm going to be doing a colorful, gothy look. I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't pick a color scheme. I didn't pick a decade, nothing. Which is why I have no foundation on, because I know it's going to be messy. Usually when I have no plan and no layout for what I'm going to do, it's usually a trust the process type of situation. And I have a lot of colors that my wife bought me that are just sitting here because I'm so used to just doing black and white. That's like my go-to, or browns, dark gothy colors are usually my thing. So whenever my wife buys me colorful stuff, I have to like challenge myself to use it in like a lot of different ways, or else it just sits here for years. And makeup does go bad, remember that. Check your expiration dates on things. If you don't remember, maybe it's been too long. So I'm using a bunch of Trixie colors today because they have some really, really, really pretty colors. So I think I'm going to start light. I'm not a fan of yellow. I don't usually do yellows unless I'm doing like a neon look, but I'm challenging myself to do something different. So I'm trying to do something different. I have two colorful palettes, and one of them has a lot of glitter, and I'm not usually a fan, so I have to really like push myself to use it in a way that's feels darks, but stepping out of my comfort zone. And usually the makeups that I always end up hating the most, other people like. How does that work out? I don't know, but it is what it is. So, like I said, I didn't have a plan, and I'm just gonna lay down some colors. Please don't start misbehaving, Coco, please. Please, please, please. And then the hard part is usually I do my foundation first, so I can make my eyeshadow as big as I want, because I already have my foundation laid down and I can kind of blend it out into my contour, highlight, or blush, depending on what I'm doing. But since I don't have a plan, I have to be a little bit small and then go to like bigger blendy edges when I'm done kind of laying down like the main colors of what I want it to be. I just woke up in a painting mood today. I painted up like a big canvas that's just been sitting there, and I painted black over it like I do everything. But tomorrow I'll see how it dries before I do another layer of black, and then I'll go in with some neon. That'll be fun. Fun colors, yay. Like, it's it's so hard to do color if you're not used to doing color. And then also, if you don't want to get too messy, you can always lay down tape. You know, if I want my lines to be like super, super sharp without me going in with a crease brush to like sharpen them up, I'll do a real sharp line of tape, and that'll help your... I just like to blend with blue. I think blue is so pretty. Okay, this color has a lot of fallout, but it's gorge. I do like it so far. And then this purple is really pretty, so I'm going to put that on top. And that's the fun thing about colors. Like, you can just play and layer colors on top of each other and just really, I don't know, try something different. Tones of blue aren't that different for me. I love blue, but... Okay, that's what I can't do too much of because I don't have my foundation on yet. But I will put it on right now when I'm done. Okay. I do like it. Let me see. I like that more. I like that a lot more. Okay. A lot more. Student. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm slowly dying. I cannot help it. It's the current administration. What can I say? Alright, I'm sorry. It's gonna be messy. Like I said, usually I put something on underneath to kind of catch everything, but not today. I'm giving you almost a free, like literally a full tutorial of what I would do for my face. This is clown white. I love some good old-fashioned clown white. No, I don't do my whole face in clown white, but I do my highlight portions with white, and then I usually do foundation over it, but this is a silicone sponge. Don't judge me. Everybody does their own thing. I don't care. It's literally old, busted, but I love it. It works really well, especially for clown white. I do use blending sponges, you know, brushes, all that, but for foundation and clown white, the silicone sponge, ever since I got it, I have not looked back. It is my fucking favorite. It helps me work the product in so well, super fast, pretty evenly. And it doesn't suck up the product. That's the problem I always had with sponges. I felt like I lost way too much product when I would use the sponges to blend. Okay. And then usually under the eyes, I will do concealer, but I forgot to grab it. I need to get more momos out of this cup. I always find like the lightest fucking concealer I can find. I need to find a good brand of white, because I would love to have a good white concealer. Okay. I did a pretty good job without the fucking mirror, considering I'm fucking blind, bitch. Like, a really good job. But I'm old. I've been doing my makeup, what? Definitely more than 15 years. So doing my own face is like muscle memory. At least I hope so. In the case that I ever don't have my full eyesight, I really hope that I'll still be able to pull off a decent mug. But I think that's just wishful thinking, because I've seen the shenanigans that happen when I don't have full light. I have seen it, so I can't imagine what my face would look like if I didn't have at least a decent bit of eyesight. Okay. Now, if I have an event, I'll thicken this bitch up real thick. So it'll be white, but I'm just doing it just cause. So I'm not really gonna do my usual ghost transparent level of white. But is pretty close. Okay. It's already really gratifying because it's a lot of smacking the product in, which is fun. I really do take the phrase "beating my mug" literal. So I always have really a lot of fun when it comes to doing the powder and the foundation. Even though it's not usually the funnest, you know, I like when I don't have a lot of time because I have to do it quickly. So the smacking the product in usually really works a lot better, but if you use it the right way. But when you're in a rush, you don't usually do it the right way, do ya? You do whatever the fuck works for you the fastest without giving yourself talc lung. It's a clown problem. Goth problem too, bitch. Now, hopefully, it's even because I'm doing this al fresco. Okay. So like I said, usually I will put foundation over the clown white to really, you know, seal it in when I have an event and that type of shit, but I'm not gonna do it today. I don't really care. Unless my wife surprises me and takes me to a midnight showing of the second Wicked movie, which she'll never do. Especially not right now, when she's getting annoyed by her clients. She does tattoos. She's not a prostitute. She also doesn't like musicals. So the idea that she's gonna take me to a midnight showing of the second Wicked movie is a joke in many, many regards. I do like this eyeshadow. I feel like a tropical fish. I like it. I don't know why I like it. I enjoy a little color on the bottom. It doesn't have to match perfectly, you know, to the top, but I do like, you know, most of the time it really helps it bring it all together. Okay. I do want to layer the colors in though the same. And then with some of the purple. And if you only bring that color to the middle, it helps give it that little pop in the front. And I need another one for the yellow. Let's see, right here. Oh, this is a glittery for that corner. Yeah, I really hate glitter. I'm not a fan of glitter. Okay. I don't particularly like that, but it is what it is. I'm going to just blend the whole thing with some blue. I don't know why I like to contour the bridge of my nose with whatever eyeshadow color I use that day. I don't know. I think that's my makeup blindness, and I'm okay with it. It's my signature style right now, I guess. And I'm okay with that. Now, I just want to put in those colors kind of back in to the eyeshadow. Since I just put powder all over them, I want to really make them pop again. And I'm not gonna lie, I want to cover some of that yellow with the blue, because I'm just really not a fan of yellow like that. But that blending always helps. Blending really helps bring colors just together exactly the way that you want them to. No, Coco. Okay. Okay. I'm really trying to blend these hoes out because I can see how uneven the color is. And I don't know, something about blending. Blending really is magic. Ironically, most of the time I don't support blending, but when it comes to makeup, it is everything, bitch. Everything. Okay. Just me blending it into the yellow just made me like it more. You know what I mean? Just with one little flick. Just laying down color. And if you're judging me because my eyeshadow is uneven, you're a bad whatever religion you are, okay? Because makeup isn't about, is it perfect? Is it even? Unless you're getting paid to do it, then bitch, make sure that shit is on point. I do this because I feel like it. I do this because I enjoy makeup. And people already stare at me in public. I might as well give them something that, interesting, fun, nice to look at. Geographically interesting, colorful. An interesting color story. I love an interesting color story. Most people get bothered, I don't. People stare a lot. People are naturally fucking nosy. People want to know the fucking chisme. So I don't get bothered anymore. It is what it is. What can you do? People are nosy. So I think I'm gonna leave the eyeshadow like that. I'll see when I do the lashes and everything else how I feel about it. And if I don't like it, I'll just keep adding more color until I like it. Okay, I'm just doing I don't ever really contour in creams. I really just do all powder. It's just how I've, gotten used to doing my face. I don't really ever do really, really dark, highlights. Contour. I really just do the bare minimum when it comes to the contour and the blush. I'm not really big on that unless I'm doing a specific look. So I usually just stick to the powders. I'm not a huge fan of blush. I'm a ghost, a vampire, if you will. A creature of the night. Doesn't enjoy the sunlight. So I'm not really a blush girly. I do it when I'm kind of trying new stuff and stepping out of my box. I'm not really a big fan of colors or blush. I'm not at all. And this is very dark, noticeably. So like I said, blend. And usually this works really well if you're gonna do a wig, because it helps blend the edge of the fucking wig. I'm just gonna go over with more powder. And okay. Now the highlighter. Give me some highlighter. I really enjoy a real snatched highlight. Enjoy the fuck out of that. I usually like to do 2 highlights because it really helps make it pop. But I can't find it right now. I didn't get everything ready. So it is what it is. And I'm going to do some very peachy pinky blush because I went very dark with this. One sec. If you're a girl, every girl has a light that they prefer. Okay. So I went dark on the blush because bitch, this contour is dark. And then I just will do one more thing of powder before I do my fucking highlighter, because I know this came out very, very, very dark. I'm trying to get over being on camera with no face, no lips, no mug. It's daunting. But this is why we're here. So, I can't find my other blush. I'm probably going to look for it before I do my pictures, but for now, I'll just do this one. Okay. Love a good highlight. Oh, love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Love some highlighter. Like I said, I'm really probably going to look for my other one before I take pictures and put another layer of that because it helps it really pop. Okay. And now, before I do my lips, I need to do my mascara because that helps it dry. For me, in my mind, it works. Leave me alone. And I think I'm gonna do a black lip because I did a nudie lip yesterday. So I don't know. I feel like I have to mix and match. I have so many different colors that it feels criminal to just do nothing but black lipstick. And even though I really, really am not a fan of other colors like that, I don't know. It's good for you to try new things and go outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so let's do lips while my mascara dries. And I said I was going to do black. Okay. Let's see if my pencil is at all sharp. Barely. Okay, no, I can't. I have to sharpen it. I'm sorry. You guys are getting to see a full, real tutorial of what happens when everything goes wrong, nothing is prepared, and everything has to be done on the fly. You're welcome. This is America. And let's try this shit again. Let's try it again. This is perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, I always start out at my actual lip shape and then just go off from there. And it really helps quite a bit if you sharpen this enough to a point. Good enough? You'd think, right? Good enough. Good enough. Who gives a fuck? It's gonna come off soon anyway. Who cares? Now let's see. Black and pink. Perfect. depending on the level of the book I feel like doing, usually I will make black lipstick with another color. I'll lay down some longwear foundation, longwear lipstick, and put some eyeshadow, foundation, whatever, on top to match the color that I want. You'd be surprised how many of my lipsticks are not the actual color. They're the color because I made it that color. Color theory is fabulous. You should try it. I'm really giving you guys the goods today. My full face, lips, eyes. I want to hear some resounding thank yous. This tutorial is also going to be long as balls, but whatever. Good enough. Okay, now let me do I need my liner and my lashes, and I'm gonna be done. Excuse me. Always just do a thin line. Okay. And while this dries, I am going to put white on the inside so you guys can see my googly eye again. And see how googly I can get this time. Let's see. Okay. That white always helps. Makes it pop, darling. Now, what did I do with my lash glue? I just had it. Oh, you guys get to see me crash out live and in person because I can't find my fucking eyelash glue. God damn it. It's right here. I found it. Christ is a burden. Everything's okay. Now I just need my little tweezers. Now I'll put a little line and then I'll stick it to this shit. I definitely got more of my actual eyelashes than the lash line, but it is what it is. I'm always super impatient. But when I see that it's, you know, drying. Don't start. Please, sir. Don't start. Baby. No, no. My dogs can't hear other dogs bark because then they have to bark immediately. They can't hear no fucking ruckus in their fucking neighborhood. No, papa. And that's my dog, my son. And this is a full. You're welcome. Well, my name is Blue, but you can call me Medusa. The way I keep you stoned and the way I'm about to hit my dog with the chancla.